Welcome back to Fame Secrets Revealed. Something major has been happening in the music world, and even people who don't follow hip-hop have started paying attention. Two of the biggest names in the industry, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, have been involved in a situation that quickly turned from competition into one of the most talked-about moments in recent music history. And what makes this even more intense is how fast everything unfolded. Songs were released, responses came quickly, and fans all over the world started analyzing every single word. But what really started all of this? And how did it escalate this far? Today, we're breaking it all down, clearly, carefully, and based on what has been publicly seen and heard. To understand what's happening now, you have to go back. For years, Drake and Kendrick Lamar have both been considered at the top of hip-hop. They've taken different paths. Drake is known for blending rap and melody, creating hits that reach a global audience. Kendrick Lamar is known for storytelling, lyricism, and deeper themes in his music. Because of this, fans have constantly compared them. Who's better? Who's more impactful? Who represents the culture more? Even without direct conflict, that comparison created tension. Not necessarily personal, but competitive. And in hip-hop, competition is part of the culture. The recent situation escalated when Kendrick Lamar appeared on a track and delivered a verse that many listeners interpreted as a direct challenge to other top artists. In that verse, he made it clear that he sees himself as standing above the competition. While no names were aggressively emphasized in a traditional way, many fans and analysts believed the message was aimed at artists like Drake. That moment changed everything, because in hip-hop, when a challenge is made, it doesn't go unanswered. After that verse gained attention, Drake responded through music. New tracks were released, and listeners quickly began interpreting certain lines as responses. This is where things started to shift. What began as competitive energy turned into something more direct. Fans started breaking down lyrics, looking for meaning, and comparing lines from both sides. And as more music was released, it became clear that this was no longer subtle. As both artists continued releasing music, the situation evolved into a back-and-forth exchange. Each release added new layers. Some lyrics were interpreted as personal, some lines sparked debate, and some moments went viral almost instantly. It's important to understand that in situations like this, interpretation plays a big role. Listeners analyze tone, word choice, and timing, and once social media gets involved, everything moves faster. This situation didn't just stay in music, it exploded across social media. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter were filled with reactions, breakdowns, and discussions. Fans picked sides. Creators made analysis videos, and clips started going viral worldwide. Every new release became an event. And in many ways, the audience became part of the story. As the situation continued, some of the content in these songs included serious claims and strong language. Now it's very important to say this clearly. These are statements made within music. They are part of artistic expression and lyrical competition. They are not confirmed facts, and that distinction matters. Because while the music can be intense, the real-world implications should always be viewed carefully. When something like this happens, it can have a major impact. For some artists, it increases visibility and attention. For others, it can lead to criticism or pressure. But in this case, both Drake and Kendrick Lamar already have massive influence. So instead of creating new fame, this situation amplified what already existed. It brought more eyes, more discussion, and more attention to both artists. This moment is bigger than just two artists. It reflects the competitive nature of hip-hop. It shows how music can still create real-time conversation. and it reminds people why lyrical battles have always been part of the culture. At the same time, it also raises questions about how far things should go. Where is the line between competition and controversy? That's something fans continue to debate. This situation is still being talked about, and its impact will likely continue for some time. On Fame's Secrets Revealed, we focus on breaking down moments like this so you can understand the full picture. What do you think about everything that happened? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you stay tuned. Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been involved in a major music moment that started with competition and quickly escalated. Through a series of songs, both artists delivered verses that fans interpreted as responses to each other. As the situation grew, social media played a huge role in spreading reactions and analysis. While some lyrics included serious claims, they remain part of artistic expression and are not confirmed facts. This moment reflects both the competitive nature of hip-hop and the power of music to create global conversation.